guys, welcome back to the shop. Today we're going to be starting another woodworking project, this time something a little bit different. We're going to be making a custom guitar. I've had this neck sitting around for a little while, came off an old fake Stratocaster. So we're going to be building a body, custom body, doing some electrical wiring to wire up the pickups, and hopefully we'll have a cool custom guitar. So for the neck, we're going to be using the aforementioned cheapy fake Strat neck, but for the body we're going to be doing something a little bit different. So this is a piece of cherry I got a long time ago from a friend. It used to be part of something else, now it's just kind of scrap. I used the rest of this to make a coffee table for my living room. But yeah, we're going to make a guitar body out of it. From everything I've heard, cherry as a tone wood is kind of similar to maple, but with a little bit difference in different tonality in the lows and highs. So hopefully that'll pair well with the neck and what I've got planned for the pickups. Alright, so the first step is going to be to mark where we're going to make our cuts. I'm going to make these a little oversized at 19 inches each. So mark over at 19, then at 38, and then at 57. And then the remainder should also be 19, which it is, because this whole board is 76 inches, which is nice. So now we're going to get the saw and cut those. And another shop update, I picked up this cheap little chop saw. So no more hand cutting for these things. Unfortunately, it's not deep enough, so this has to be made in two cuts. And that's why you secure your workpiece. Alright then, so next step is going to be to plane down this edge. That way all these pieces made up nicely. And what we're going to do from there is going to be that. And then some other boards on top. And that is going to give us our full length of our body, as well as the thickness we need. And it's probably going to end up being about this wide. But what I'm going to do with this is instead of having these guys kind of all just butt up like this, we're going to stagger that joint by a decent amount. What that'll do is give us a little extra strength. So next step is going to be to plane those edges down and to sand off all this finish. This is going to take a while. I'll skip forward and meet you when I'm done. Alright, so this is kind of the orientation I'm going to glue this up. I already decided on what I was going to use for the top and for the back. These guys are going to be the top, these are going to be the back. Like I said, instead of just clamping it like this, we're going to give it a little bit of an offset. But what that means is I can't clamp it normally. So what I'm going to do is remove this guy, and then we're going to clamp these two together, nice and strong. And then I'm going to lay this and glue it on top, clamp that guy down, and then after that's all dry, I'm going to stick the last piece on. So let's get to it. Alright guys, it's several hours later. The glue is dry, so it's time to pull the clamps off. And get my bottle out of the way. Dropping the clamps. Alright, so there we go. There's most of it. You can see the top side. Looks pretty okay. Nice joint. So now, time to glue that fourth piece on. Make sure we get some on this edge. All right. This will let me push down the middle as best I can. Alright, I think that's it. Just gotta wait for that to dry and then we'll move along. Alright guys, today is tomorrow. The glue is dry, so time to take these clamps off. Okay, so this is going to be the blank that we're using for the guitar. Previously, I cut out a template for what I wanted to do with the body. So what I'm going to do is trace this guy, flip it. This is just some cheap cardboard, some jack stands I bought from the Harbor Freight. So what I'm going to do is trace that out. Alright, so next up with this is I'm going to clamp it in the woodworking vise, and we're going to sand down all these rough edges with the belt sander. But it's all smoothed off, and I think that's where we're going to stop for today. Had to use some sandpaper to get these trickier bits by hand. But it's all smoothed off, and I think that's where we're going to stop it for today. Just kidding. I at least had to give you a teaser. Okay, that's all I can do for now until I get the rest of the guitar-y bits in. I can't really place the neck or wrap the pocket until I have the bridge and the saddles and potentially the pickups. So, we'll see you next time.